In this tutorial, I will show you how I built this AI text summarizer using Next.js 15 and Hugging Face, and how you can replicate the same in few minutes. The first thing I would like to do is put our summarizer into use. Let's see, I've just copied a 2-page Word document. Let's ask our summarizer to summarize it for us. Let's wait for the response. It's summarizing. Boom. Okay, so here we've got the summary. Okay, so you can see how compact this summary is. This is a summary of a 2-page Word document. Okay, so let's see how I did it and how you can replicate the same. So to begin, you will need an API token from Hugging Face. Okay, you can visit huggingface.co. Okay, come to access tokens, and what you want to do is to create access token. For me, I've already done it, so but let me quickly show you on the permission what is actually required. You need to create your token, give it whatever name suitable for you, and come to Inference and ensure that you check make calls to inference providers and make calls to your inference endpoints. So these two are very important. You check it. Once that is done, you scroll down and you save your token. Okay, once that is done, and of course you need to copy your token. Once you created it, you need to copy it and save it like this in an environment variable. Just give it a name and paste your token here. This is not the actual token. I'm not revealing my token here, so you get yours and paste the token here. That's the only environment variable that we'll be needing for this project. So once this is done, go and spin up a fresh Next.js application, okay, by running npx create next-app at latest, then give the name of your project. You can use this --yes flag to just go for the default prompts you want to do. You come to the app directory. Okay, in the app directory is where we'll be creating our API folder, and we'll be creating summarize folder. Inside of the folder, we put route.js. The name of this is very important. Okay, route.js. Okay, for those that are used to Next.js, they understand why. This is the API endpoint in which we are going to be making our route to point to locally. Okay, then after that, we are going to be pointing to this API-inference.huggingface.co, and the models that we will be using here is Facebook/pat-large-CNN. And I equally put in some other model here that you can test out. Okay, I've commented them out. This is the one that I'm using, and so I'm making this API. I'm making this call to this API endpoint, the one that was defined here. Okay, and these are the endpoints that can be used. Okay, API calls. Okay, API endpoint that can be used for summarizing text. Okay, using Hugging Face. Okay, we are just making use of this one. So we are making a fetch call to this endpoint, and we are supplying it with the object which wrapping our where we specify the method that we are using. The headers is authorization bearer, and we are passing in the token. this token that we are passing in is coming from our env variable, okay, that was declared in our env variable hf_token. Okay, so once that is supplied, then we are going to JSON stringify our payload and send it or assign it to the body. Okay, and will be using input here, whatever text, the text, okay, that the user sent through the front end is going to be assigned to our inputs. Okay, this is how Hugging Face is expecting our data or our text, okay, to be sent to the API. And this is the API, okay, endpoint that I'm talking about. See? Okay, so once that is done, another field that we may use, okay, is the parameters, where we are specifying the minimum length and the maximum length of our summary, okay, or the summary text. Okay, so after that is done, we just want to get the data that is coming from our response, and here I was just console logging it so that I can see what is happening in the from the server side. Otherwise, for production, you don't need to put this. Okay, so we then want to check whether there is an error. If there is an error, we throw in that error. Otherwise, we continue and assign the data. We grab it as if it's an array, we check through and assign the summary, okay, to our summary variable here. Okay, so if everything is fine, we get it. If goes wrong, we catch the error. Okay, so this is just being used in a try catch. Yes, in a try catch block here. So, and that's all that we need here in the routes. Okay, very simple. Okay, then in our logouts, layout rather, let me quickly just show you. I didn't change anything here from the default Next.js application, except that I just changed the title, okay, and I changed the description of the application, and every other thing remained as they came from Next.js. Then this is where I did small work, where our export default function of home page in this page, okay, we are making use of useState, and we set our text and summary and loading state, and I'm creating a function that is going to handle our submit. So, and this is where we get this is our form. Okay, this is our form, and here we are simply getting the value of the summary, okay, that gets returned from our from the API core. And let's see what the form looks like. This is the form, and this is the function that we are attaching to an onSubmit call here. Here we are grabbing this is our button. This is our button. It changes states depending on the loading state. Okay, that was declared up here. Okay, these are basic React setup. Okay, so let me close our main, where we return what is happening to the UI, and this is our function. So this is where the meat of the application lies. Okay, we are handling the submit here. We prevent the default behavior. We check that if there is no text, okay, we tell the user to please enter some text to summarize. Okay, otherwise, if text is sent in, we set loading to be true, summary, set summary to be empty string initially, then we try to catch. Okay, then we make our call to our API summarize. API summarize is coming from here. Let me go here. API summarize. Okay, so this is where we are getting it. API summarize. So by default, Next.js will just take the route. Okay, since it is coming from an API folder, and summarize is at the endpoint. Okay. So let me go back to the, okay, so we make a fetch call to our API summarize, and by default it will take our localhost slash or column 3000 because it's being locally accessed. Okay, so and so once a call is made to this summarize, then this is where we are making a call to. So as a result of making an API call to this summarize, the file, this route file, will then make a call, okay, to the actual API from Hugging Face using all this setup. So once that is done, then our application will return the results. If you encounter any error or any challenge, you can leave it in the comment section. That can be treated. Otherwise, this is all that is required and needed to make the AI text summarizer to work in the way you saw it in the demo. Okay. I will be pushing these into the repo, and I will leave the link to the repo below. Okay, so you can grab it and you'll be good to go. Test it out, make comments. This application can be expanded into so many use cases. If you find any value in this tutorial, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.